And now we go to the next game between Belgrano and Rayo Vallecano. Two Spanish-speaking sides. What's going to happen here? Rayo get a much-needed win. Zelarayan scores another goal for his side. A little too late, though. With Alemão scoring a brace. They wins him. He's carrying the team on his back right now. If it wasn't for that, they'd probably be losing. They would have lost. So 17 goals for Alemão now, which puts him all the way in second. Holy shit! Think about that. All the way in second now is this guy. Main striker for Spanish side, Rayo Vallecano. And Zelarayan, I think he's at 5, maybe 4. Zelarayan, no, definitely 4. Right? No? Where the fuck is he now? I keep losing Zelarayan. There he is. So yeah, he had 4 goals, so now he's at 5. The Armenian is finally scoring, but he needs to do it more often, and he needs his team to help him out right now. Especially Presiani, bro. That motherfucker is not doing shit. Chengdu versus Crawley Town. Wait, let's make sure that Romulo is still not available. Yep, still not available. Let's see. Chengdu versus Crawley Town. Who wins this one? Yo. That's a huge result for Crawley Town. W. Silva. Silva scores the first goal. I think he already scored a goal though. Yeah, he did. If I can find him. Silva. Fuck it, bro. We're gonna look up over here. Silva starts the goal scoring, which is like important, obviously. Gives them that confidence, but then Crawley Town just immediately respond with a goal of their own. Like, I'm stunned right now. I can't believe it. Then Shimanga scores, which puts him, I think, at 11 goals. Yep. W knowledge, Carlos. W knowledge. Passing Pacerini and Nino. Yep. I'm stunned. I can't believe it. Lolos scores a goal. He's new. I've never heard of him before. Lolos for Crawley Town, which they're happy that he showed up because they needed something. They were crying for something to happen, and they were winning 2-1. And then Orsi, Mr. I think 8 goals. Yep, Mr. 8 goals and now at 9. Almost at the double digits for Crawley Town. Him and Shimanga are being a really good strike partnership. Him and they're both like scoring consistent goals. Let's put you right there, Orsi. And Felipe also scored a goal. So no, it was like they were 2-2, and then Orsi scored the winning goal. Huge for them. So Ludwigsen, Paulinho, Greve, and Mateta have all been surpassed by Felipe here. Yeah. Huge victory for Crawley Town. And I don't even know what that does to the table. Does that mean they pass Randers? It's only 1 goal deficit, so Randers need to win their next game now. Crystal Palace versus Radomiak. That blew me away. Let's see what happens here. Crystal Palace versus Radomiak. And Crystal Palace win, as you would expect. With Mitchell scoring again, Kamada scoring another goal, Mateta, Alves even scores a goal. I mean, it's a comfortable win for Crystal Palace, so it's not much to like be surprised about, really. So Alves goes up to 4 goals. Mitchell, who's way down here because he just scored not that long ago, is now 2 goals. Mitchell. There you go. So Mitchell, Mateta, Kamada. So let's go look for Mateta first. He's on the way top. So he's not 12 goals as well. Which just moves these three fuckers away. As Mateta slides in there. These guys have to get just like a little bit lower. Mateta's almost in the top 10 of goal scorers, just behind Felipe, who just scored a goal himself. Oh, this song's really good too. And Kamada, where the fuck he's at? 10. He's now double digits. The Japanese international, Daichi Kamada. He's now ahead of Bergwijn, McGree, and Maurides. 10 through the top 20. Good shit. It was a comfortable win for Crystal Palace in the end, though. Not much I really expected from Radomiak to do. Energy against Ulsan. Ulsan want this victory so bad, and they should be able to get this victory. So let's see, they do get it. A little closer than they would hope for, especially since they had 8 shots and 7 chances on goal. Eric scores his first goal for them in a while. Boziaris also scores a goal. I'm not even going to look for his name, I'm just going to... Boziaris. Yep, he's now 4 goals. Good for him. Okay, move your hair, move your hair. Boom, boom. I need the restroom. Boziaris and Eric and someone else. Let's look at Eric first. Eric is on 4 goals, now goes up to 5. So we're passing Tenaglia right there. God damn it. So there we go. Move it there. That's black. And I think the other guy is like Dong Kyung. No idea where he's at though. Main the 5 goal scorers? Yep, there he is. He is. Again, W ball knowledge, Carlos. W ball knowledge. So move you to the side, push you down a peg, and put you right here. Dong Kyung. Yep. Huge win for Ulsan. They really wanted that. Alaves gonna really need to win their game now. I need a quick little break. I need the bathroom. Testing. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Let's see. Middlesbrough versus Austin versus Middlesbrough. Should be a Middlesbrough win. However, Austin have been playing really well. Really well. Let's see how this one goes. 1-1. Look at that. They're actually doing good. Sene got a goal disallowed, but still good. Go from Ilie. I've never seen him before. New goal scorer for them. Austin. And I know Morris scored before, but oh god, right, he's probably really fire up this thing. Let's see if I see him. I know he scored 1 goal 1 time before, but I don't know how fucking far along that is. Morris. No. Nope, just gonna look him up. There he is. He scored 2? I don't remember him scoring 2. Well, now he scored 3. He got the tie, but overall it's a disappointing result for Middlesbrough, to be honest. So let's put him right there. Good result for Austin, though. Getting a point off like that, it's pretty good. Mitrovic is now out again with Bakocci back in there to cover up. And these guys still don't have their trusty and reliable Delorge back. So let's see how Bakocci can play as a reliable center back. He's going to have to need to do it because we're playing against a very informed Alaves. Alaves have not lost a game in a while now. Now they have. Goal from Kanga. A single goal from Kanga is enough to separate both sides. Disappointing for Alaves. They would have fancied their chances depending on seeing how their form was going into this game. So definitely very disappointing for them. Groningen versus Zaragoza. Groningen have never got. I don't think they've had a single player get fucking whatchamacall. They haven't got a single player get. Now look at the screen. Punished. They haven't been suspended, so it's good. 2-2. Okay. Finally! Oh my god. Valerie, you fucking bum. I don't give a damn, bro. It took you this long to score a goal? A goal. Are you serious? You are the starting left winger of this team, and you can't. This took whatever. You lost my respect. Mendish and Van Bergen. Oh, they thought they probably should have had it there, to be honest with you. Mendish from Groningen. I just saw you earlier as I was looking for Morris. Seeing how your name starts with an M. So, move you up here. I'm gonna move you right here. Good. My stomach. Alright. Van Bergen. No idea where it's at. He's not that far low because he did score a few good goals earlier on. Van Bergen. Oh yeah, Van Bergen. There you are. He's now at 8 goals. Their high goal scorer. Him and Taha have been very influential for them recently. Damn, Cuiban and Klaassen are just slowly falling down the pyramid. They're just slowly disappearing. And look at that, they score in the 78th minute, but right after Soberon gets a goal too. So that really put a stinker in there. And he also scores his 8th goal, so. And they say that Cuiban and Klaassen go even further down. I wish I could like move the whole thing, but I can't, it sucks. Alright. The tie's okay for both teams. I guess they're away from the relegation zone, so it's not like a we need to win kind of shit. So they're in a comfortable spot. Ajax versus Malaga. Bergwijn hasn't scored either, by the way. It's been a bit. As I say that. Klaassen. Okay. So it was proving Carlos wrong then now, huh? Weghorst gets a goal. Huge win, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention how important these wins are. Ajax gained this win does give them like a little bit of space because Ghent are now breathing down their necks too. Ghent are being a really formidable foe at the moment. So Weghorst gets a goal. Klaassen scores a goal now, away from his 7th. Now he's in the 8-goal category as well, ahead of Cuiban. Cuiban, you're gonna go down by yourself now, buddy. So we're just gonna put you right there. Ba-bum. No. Put you right there. Cuiban. And the other person was Bergwijn. I just made fun of him because like, oh, he hasn't scored a goal in a bit. Well, there you go. He's now scored a goal. He's now in the double digits. And Chupe is now at 9 from Malaga. Ahead of Gluck. Oh my god. They did my boy Gluck dirty, bro. I'm legitimately sad for the fucker. But Crows, it's an AI video game. There's really no feelings. You're right. I just feel the way I do. I can't help it. Ludwigsen. Ugh. You were very important for this team and you got suspended, buddy. Any left midfielders? This is only right mid. Yeah, this guy. It's a decent card too. So a decent player, I mean. Yeah, so we're gonna give it to him. Wait 1 second. I'm not gonna put him any of these guys. Alright, Choi Gyeon-ju. So he has to come in and pull it. Heavy shoes to fill, by the way, because Ludwigsen is one of the top scorers of the competition. But you would think they'd be able to beat Meteorologos. Kang Hyun scores a goal. Huiban scores a goal. Minkyu gotta go this way. Kang Hyun scores a brace. Like I said, bro, they needed him so long. For so long, they really needed him. Huiban, you scored a goal too, so now you're at 8 as well. I made fun of both of you, and now you're together again. Fuck. And Kang Hyun, where are you, buddy? Kang Hyun, you're now at 16. Move you aside. Uzuni, Weghorst. So Kang Hyun and them. Alright. So that Minkyu did get a goal to Salah, so they would have been a more comfortable win. And look at that, 70th minute, like that's kind of late into the game too. So it's pretty important that Kang Hyun scored the 84th minute right there. Important win for Daejeon because they're trying to stay in that top 4. Grimsby versus Randers. This is Randers' chance. They need a win here. They need a fucking win. Good. And Greve scores as well. Huge win. Dammers is a new scorer. He's one of the defenders. I remember because he got suspended one time. Dammer scores for Randers to open up the scoring, which is probably very important. Not probably. Is very important. With players like Greve as well scoring. So now he's on 12 goals. Being the very influential player that he is. Got pushed down a little bit. He missed the score in the last 2 games, but now he's back to scoring ways. And I think Dyer, again, being very influential. Where's he at? Dyer. There he is. 5 goals now. For the Randers player. I don't know what position he plays. He's maybe the right midfielder, I assume. Or right winger. So Dyer gets in the top 5 goal scorers. And rightfully so. He's been scoring a lot of goals to prove his worth. And it's a huge win against Grimsby. And they needed it, considering how Crawley were able to defeat their opponent last time. I think it was Middlesbrough. Oops, wrong button. We're next match day now. I was like, wait, Grimsby again? Alright, Crystal Palace, Ajax, Ghent, and Dayon are still up there, with Rayo still fighting. Like, it's right now Rayo and Dayon fighting with each other to keep that top 4. Middlesbrough, Chengdu, and Alaves are with Rayo when it comes to the top 8. Alaves they lost their game. And Ulsan, I believe, they won theirs, so now there's only a 2-point difference. That's scary for Alaves. They want to do their best. They have to beat Austin this next coming round. Groningen, Austin, Zaragoza, and Malaga, they're in that comfortable position. Even right now, Belgrano probably. Randers are now in a good position. Look at that. They're away from the relegation zone by 3 points. And with a +1 goal difference, considering that they won their game 3-0. Huge for them. Radomiak are in a bit of a risk right now, so that's not good for them. With teams like Crawley Town, Energy, Grimsby Town, and Metalurgus all still in the relegation zone. Crawley are the only ones that seem like having like a fighting chance to try and get out. With Yermi Pino still being fucking incredible.